Hi YouTube. I'm just going to do our 1 week update. I know we're a few days late, but you other mommies know how it is. So, ooh, he burped. Anyway, yeah, he's sleeping right now. I nursed him before I took a bath and got my mommy time, to herself. So, I kind of enjoyed that. Just a nice little break and just a little relaxation time. Um, and he's just been sleeping. So yeah. Okay. Our 1 week update. Well, he doesn't do much, but our first week was really good. I love being a mommy. I absolutely love it. And I love him to death. Oh my goodness. Boy right here is my heart, this little thing. Um, yeah, it's amazing. I couldn't imagine a day without him now. Actually, I can't imagine like 5 minutes without him. I can't even go to the store. I'm like freaking out. I just want to get home to my baby so bad. But yeah, so first week he was 6'12" when he was born. He's now, last time they weighed him, which was Friday, he was 6'8". So and they weighed him before we left the hospital and he was 6 pounds 6 ounces. So he gained about 2 ounces. You're not gonna want to stretch out your legs, are you? Um so yeah, he gained about 2 ounces so far, and he's been doing really good. He sleeps pretty much during the day the majority of the time. If you feed him, he'll pretty much just go to sleep for a good 2 to 3 hours now. But earlier, kind of right after he was born, like especially when we were in the hospital, he'd go like 4 or 5 hours without waking up to eat, and the nurses kept telling me, you need to wake him up, you need to wake him up. And I would try, but he would literally just not want to wake up at all. So I kind of left it alone, and I've learned how to really kind of cooperate with that. I don't know how other moms feel about a feeding schedule, especially while they're so young, but I don't necessarily believe in um, you know, waking them up constantly to get them on a schedule while they're this little. Um, I've noticed he puts himself on a schedule for the most part, even as little as he is. He does put himself on a schedule. And they pretty much, and if you go through your day like normal and you try to make it as normal as possible, they pretty much learn how to kind of react around you. They're not they're babies, but they're human, and we as people, we learn to do stuff. Um, I mean, how do we teach ourselves to do, new things and get with everybody else's routine? It's just about, going through it day by day, and they learn it. So, they're not, well, here, I'm just going to be flat out. They're not stupid, I mean, they have the capacity to learn these things. We don't need to force it on them. And also, why would you want to wake him up? That's your only time of peace. Um, if they're hungry, they're going to let you know they're hungry. My son lets me know when he is hungry. So I don't need to wake him up and piss him off just to get him to eat. So if it's a schedule, I mean, it doesn't bother me. And right now especially, it really doesn't bother me. And like I said, he's put himself on a schedule. He at night, he sleeps pretty good at night. I get a good night's sleep for the most part. I mean, I don't sleep through the night, of course, but I'm not, up every 2 hours. I'll go to bed around 10:30, 11 o'clock. Between 2 and 3 in the morning, he'll wake up to eat, and he'll go back to sleep, and then from 5 to 6 in the morning, he'll wake up to eat, and then he'll sleep until about 9. And even when I wake up at 9, he's still sleeping when I wake up. Um, and maybe around 10, 11 o'clock, he'll eat again. And then he'll sleep a lot during the day, which is one thing I do have to get him on a schedule for. I do have to teach him his days and nights. which I'm not bothering him really to start doing right away. I'm kind of easing him into it. But that's the only thing I've really noticed is his days and nights are really off because he has a schedule during at night. I've noticed for the past few days, but during the day he sleeps through his day. So I don't know. Now that we're starting to do a lot more, I'm starting to take him out and do things. I think it'll help, but um, he's really like we went to Columbia yesterday to pick up my grandfather. He slept the whole way there and back on one feeding. He didn't even eat in the car, so it was pretty surprising. But my little boy can sleep through a day or two actually. He everybody laughs at him because he's never awake, and like my mom or my dad, they're always asking me, are his eyes open? Are his eyes open? I'm like, no, he's still sleeping. But he does seem to catch some awake moments. Last night, I got frustrated with him for the first time. He was awake, I would say. Well, I mean, he wasn't sleeping, let's put it this way, but he wasn't, wide awake messing around. He was kind of fussing, not really like, nuclear temper tantrum crying or colicky kind of crying. He was just fussing a little bit, and then I kept, giving him the pacifier, and he'd calm down, and not that he was kept sucking on the pacifier. I was like, okay, maybe he's hungry, so I tried to feed him, and he'd eat for a little bit, stop, and kind of doze off, and then I'd finally like, okay, put him down, lay him down to go to sleep, and he'd wake up like 5 minutes later, fussing. So we had a battle for about 2 hours, but he'd been up for a few hours before that, so he was awake for a while, and it was driving me crazy because it was just when I laid down and got really comfortable and felt myself going to sleep to where he'd wake up, and I kind of got frustrated. But I didn't lose myself. I kept my sanity. I just got kind of frustrated with him, but it was okay. What else? Oh, okay. These aren't really milestones. I can't really say they're milestones, because he shouldn't be doing this as doctors would recommend he do this. But he's started to like I know they start to like lift their heads up. A lot of babies can do it at birth. They can start picking their heads up. Well, he was one of those babies. He could pick his head up from when he was born. But I've noticed that a lot of the times when he'll pick his head up now, he can hold it for and look around. Like he doesn't just pick it up, hold it, and then drop it. He'll pick it up, hold it, and turn his head, and then he'll look at me for a little bit, and then he'll put his head back down. So he can kind of pick it up and hold it for a little while, and you know, really be active with it, which I thought was really surprising. That he's already doing that. My mom was amazed at the fact that he already lifted his head up when he was born, but I'm just shocked at how he can just hold his head up and look around. And he does look around. I know babies can't see far when they're this young. I read they can only see about 12 inches in front of their face. And that's why they get real cross-eyed, when they're looking at you, is because they're focusing. So he kind of looks at me with, and crosses his eyes. He's focusing. So I don't know. It's really cute, and he still has his blue eyes that he was born with. Um, Tyler's family has blue eyes in their family, so I'm hoping there's a chance he'll keep them. But a lot of babies are born with them and they lose them, so we'll see. It would be really cool if he keeps them. They're so pretty. I have my picture on my channel is the picture I got of his face. It's the only one I got with his eyes open. So I don't know if you can really blow that up and look at it. But yeah, and it's also on my Facebook too. It's like one of my favorite pictures of him right now. I have it on everything, on my iPod, my phone, my Facebook, my YouTube. It's everywhere. I love that picture. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, he's kind of making a grouchy face right now. But other than that, I don't think he's really done anything else. Except last night, he was holding his pacifier, and he wasn't grasping it and pulling it in and out, like older babies would do, but he's kind of figured out that if he puts his hand over it, it won't fall out. So he's discovered that, and he's a good baby. He's not very cranky. He just This is as loud as he normally gets, unless if he gets upset. And the only time he really gets upset is when he's hungry and no one's feeding him, or when he's getting his diaper changed. I don't know how many of everybody else, of their babies gets upset, but he does not like to be naked at all. Baths and diaper changing, when that cold wipe hits his butt, he is not happy. So, yeah. You gonna wake up? You gonna wake up for YouTube? Say no. But yeah, yeah, you can see him. He's really tiny. This is my little man. He really is small. Um, he's only 18 inches long last time they measured him. He's a tiny little thing. But I'll let you guys see him for a minute. I don't know if he's gonna do anything for you. Like I said, he was sleeping, but now he's getting kind of fussy because I'm messing with him. Say hi, Jaden. Oh, bless you. He sneezed. Mia, that's my baby. Well, yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but he's a little congested. Say hi. He's a little congested. As you can probably hear in my voice sounds a little raspy. It's because I lost it yesterday. I was going to update you guys yesterday, but my voice was too gone. I lost my voice, and because I got sick. I'm getting over it now, and I guess he might have picked up a little bit. Ooh, oh, those eyes are open now. Say hi. Whoa. Say I don't know what's going on. That's another thing. He sucks his hand. The nurse, she came and she did a home visit, and she said that he's a self-soother. He sucks his hand, in order to calm himself down. She said not a lot of babies do that self-soothing thing. Like, he does it on his own. No one had to teach him. And she said he probably started doing it while he was in the womb. Oh, you putting your feet up? Putting your feet up? Putting your feet up? But yeah, she said he probably started doing it in the womb because I told her, I recognized that he did that from birth. He'd put his, you gotta put your feet down so you can see your face. Yeah. Oop. I call him Noodle Neck. He'll be so still, and then he'll just, they throw their weight because they don't know what they're doing. Say, no, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to get that face. You have some cute faces. He'll make the most adorable faces ever. But yeah, like I was saying about the self-soothing thing, he does he'll put his fist in his mouth or the side of his hand, and he'll just suck on it. And that's kind of what he does to really replace his pacifier, or when he's hungry, he'll do that. That's really mostly when he does it. He doesn't really do it, well, he'll try when he cries, I guess, but that's how I really know he's hungry. He starts sucking on everything. And yeah. So, that's what I do. That's what I do. Oh, you're wide awake. I guess I woke you up. Yeah, it's my fault. I'm sorry. What are you thinking? Hmm? Well, like, he's not going to do much for you guys. Maybe in a few months. But other than that, nothing's really been going on. I'll try to update you guys in another week or so. And that'll be about it. Alright. Bye, YouTube. Bye. Bye.